Staying ahead of 99% of people in 2025 is simpler than you think. The 99% are sleepwalking through life. Every day, millions of people wake up, go through their daily routines, and never question the monotony of it all. They are caught in a cycle, a loop that seems never-ending. They move from one task to another, from one day to the next, without ever truly being present in the moment. Most people are just going through the motions. They sit at their desks, staring blankly at their computer screens, counting down the hours until they can go home. They ride the bus or train, lost in their thoughts or glued to their phones, oblivious to the world around them. They wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, sleep, wake up, and repeat it all over again. They don't challenge themselves. They get distracted by whatever feels good in the moment, whether that's scrolling through social media, binge-watching Netflix, or avoiding that uncomfortable conversation with their finances. And guess what? That cycle will keep them exactly where they are, struggling, stressed, and wondering why things never change. It's a cycle that feels comfortable, but it's also a trap. A trap that keeps them from experiencing the richness of life, from pursuing their passions, and from achieving their true potential. Sound familiar? It's like they're sleepwalking through life. Their eyes are open, but they aren't truly seeing. Their minds are active, but they aren't truly thinking. They are alive, but they aren't truly living. But you, my friend, you're different. You have a spark, a desire to break free from the mundane and to live a life filled with purpose and passion. You are not content with just existing. You want to thrive. You're here because you want more. You seek inspiration, knowledge, and the tools to transform your life. You are willing to put in the effort to make your dreams a reality. You want to break free from the ordinary and achieve the extraordinary. You want to climb mountains, both literal and metaphorical. So today, I'm going to break down 5 key things you can start doing right now that will set you apart and get you on track for success in 2025. Let's dive into it. This is Flourish in Wealth, where future moneymakers come to learn the tricks to stop stressing over money and begin to flourish. Number 1. If you want to outperform 99% of people in 2025, the first thing you have to do is study all the people you know and do what 99% of them are not doing. You've got to do exactly what most people aren't doing. You need to take the opposite approach. There is a big difference between the masses and the few who actually make real progress. Most people do nothing, like I said in the beginning. They wake up, get to work, punch in their time, and do just enough to keep the lights on. They make a million excuses about why they can't do the things they know they should, whether it's working on a side hustle, investing, learning something new, or just improving their health. You know the kind of excuses I mean. I'm too tired, it's too late, or I don't have the time. But here's the thing. These excuses are what keep most people stuck. And if you do what they're doing, you'll be stuck too. You've got to realize that doing nothing is the default. If you want to get ahead, you've got to do the opposite of what the masses are doing. Don't just wake up and grind through the motions. Start asking yourself, what should I be doing today that most people aren't? Whether it's learning a new skill, setting aside time for a passion project, or even saving and investing, start doing what the majority of people are not willing to do, and trust me, this will make all the difference. Now, here's a quick challenge for you. Go to the comments section right now and type the word opposite. Why? Because you're committing to doing the opposite of what 99% of people are doing. This is your first step to breaking out of the cycle and getting ahead. Let's see how many of you are ready to take that step. Number 2, be aware of what you don't want. Look at where you are right now. Are you happy with your financial situation, your health, your career? If you keep doing the exact same things you're doing right now, where do you see yourself in the next 1, 5, or even 10 years? Chances are, if you keep following the same path, you'll be stuck in the same spot or worse off. Take a moment to really think about it. What will your life look like if you stay in the exact same routine, making the same decisions, and taking the same shortcuts? Most people never even think about that. They just keep going, hoping that something will change. But you've got to get real with yourself. Think about the consequences of inaction, and let that awareness push you to make different choices. Here's the deal. Being average is a choice. It's a decision you make consciously or unconsciously every single day. It's not a fate sealed by the stars or a destiny written in stone. It's a series of small, seemingly insignificant choices that accumulate over time. It's not something you're born with. No one comes into this world destined to be average. Every newborn baby has the potential to be extraordinary, the potential to change the world, to leave a mark, to be remembered. But as we grow, the choices we make start to shape our path. Your outcome in life is a result of the choices you make every single day. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, every decision counts. Do you hit the snooze button or get up and start your day with purpose? Do you choose to eat healthy or grab fast food? Do you spend your free time learning and growing or mindlessly scrolling through social media? Each choice, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture of your life. So if you're tired of being average, it's time to make different choices. It's time to take control of your life and steer it in the direction you want to go. It's time to set goals, make plans, and take action. It's time to stop making excuses and start making progress. Think about it. What do you want your life to look like in 2025? Do you want to be in the same place you are now, or do you want to have achieved your dreams and goals? Do you want to be living a life of mediocrity, or do you want to be living a life of excellence? The choice is yours. Do you want to be stuck in the same routine, feeling unfulfilled and uninspired? Do you want to wake up every day dreading the hours ahead, counting down the minutes until you can go back to bed? Or do you want to wake up excited for the day, eager to tackle new challenges and opportunities? Or do you want to be thriving, living your best life, and making a real impact on the world? Do you want to be the person who inspires others, who makes a difference, who leaves a legacy? Do you want to be the person who looks back on their life with pride and satisfaction, knowing they gave it their all? The choice is yours. You can choose to stay stuck in the 99%, blending in with the crowd, living a life of quiet desperation. You can choose to settle for less, to accept mediocrity, to let life pass you by. Or you can choose to rise above and create the life you truly desire. You can choose to break free from the chains of average and reach for greatness. You can choose to climb the mountain, to overcome obstacles, to push yourself to new heights. You can choose to be the hero of your own story, to write your own destiny, to live a life that is anything but average. The power is in your hands. The choice is yours. What will you choose? Number 3, use negative energy to fuel your determination. Don't ignore the anger or frustration you feel about your situation. Instead of letting it drag you down, let it light a fire under you. Get angry about where you are financially. Think about the missed opportunities, the stress of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly worrying about bills, or the dreams that seem just out of reach. Use that frustration to drive you forward. Think about how things will be if you stay exactly where you are. Will you be stuck, feeling like you're always falling short? Or will you be taking action, making changes, and building the life you actually want? Channel that negative energy into something productive. Let it motivate you to do what others are too lazy or scared to do. Let that anger simmer and transform it into a powerful force for change. Every time you feel that frustration bubbling up, use it as a reminder of why you need to push harder, work smarter, and never settle for less. Let that fire drive you to take action, to make bold moves, to step out of your comfort zone. Remember, it's not about staying angry. It's about channeling that energy into something productive, something that propels you forward. Turn your frustration into fuel for your journey to success. Let it be the catalyst that sparks your transformation from average to extraordinary. Don't let negative emotions hold you back. Use them as a powerful tool to propel you towards your goals. Because in the end, it's not just about what happens to you, but how you respond to it. And you have the power to respond with determination, with resilience, and with an unyielding drive to succeed. So the next time you feel that anger or frustration creeping in, use it as a reminder of why you're on this journey. Let it fuel your determination, and let it drive you to create the life you truly desire. Number 4, here's a big one. You've got to cut yourself off from distractions. Distractions are everywhere, and they're the number one killer of progress. Whether it's social media, friends who drain your energy, or any other time-wasting habits, you've got to guard your mental space. Protect your energy like it's your most valuable resource, because guess what? It is. Take a step back and evaluate your day-to-day. Are you spending your time on things that move you forward, or are you allowing distractions to steal your focus? Cutting out those distractions doesn't mean you have to be a hermit or stop enjoying life. It just means being intentional with how you spend your time. We live in a world of distractions. Social media, Netflix, video games, they're all competing for your attention. And let's be honest, it's easy to get sucked in. But here's the thing, distractions are dream killers. They steal your time, your energy, and your focus. Think about it. How much time do you spend scrolling through social media? How many hours do you waste watching TV? Now imagine redirecting that time and energy towards your goals. Imagine what you could achieve if you eliminated those distractions and focused on what truly matters. It's time to cut the crap. Identify your distractions and eliminate them ruthlessly. Your dreams are worth it. Start saying no to the things that don't serve you and protect your focus. You'll be amazed at how much more you can achieve when you give your full attention to the right things. Number 5 is consistency. This is probably the most underrated success factor. To get ahead of 99% of people, you need to be consistent in your efforts. Whether it's waking up early, studying, or turning your anger into fuel, consistency will ensure you stay on track and achieve your goals. It's not about making huge leaps every day. It's about showing up consistently. Most people expect quick results, and when they don't get them, they give up. But here's the truth. Success isn't about grand gestures. It's about steady daily effort over time. Consistency is what makes the difference. You've got to commit to the grind and trust the process. Small, consistent actions lead to big results. If you show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, you'll eventually outpace everyone else who's waiting for the magic to happen without putting in the work. Remember, it's not about being perfect, but about being persistent. Consistency builds discipline, and discipline leads to success. Show up every day, put in the work, and watch as your dreams turn into reality. Don't let the occasional slip-up discourage you. Keep pushing forward, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. The secret to outperforming 99% of people in 2025 comes down to doing what they won't. Cut through the distractions. Use your frustration to fuel your drive, and make small, consistent efforts toward your goals. Don't wait for things to magically change. Create your own change, and keep pushing forward. It's that simple. If you want more practical tips on how to improve your life and build real wealth, make sure to check this video right here.